Hey Future Autumn, this is your first video of Dear Future Autumn. Let's try to stay focused. You know, our ADHD be having us everywhere. Let's try to stay focused, okay? How this week felt emotionally? Well, I would say overstimulated, but girl, you're always overstimulated. You need to fix that. Like, that's not okay. I would say this week was a bunch of highs and lows, like excitement, happiness, disappointment. What happened this week? Well, this week, you were expecting a phone call from Chipotle because you did an interview last week and you didn't get the job. It was at that interview, the manager said, either you get a call on Monday or you don't. And if you don't, baby, you don't got the job. You knew yesterday, Friday. Yeah, you definitely didn't get the job. But you already had a feeling as soon as you walked into the Chipotle that you wasn't going to get the job. Why? Well,
I'm finding it.
You walked in there and you see nobody that looked like you. So yeah, not saying that's the reason, but throughout that whole interview, it just didn't seem right. It didn't feel like y'all was connecting at all. And the interview lasted less than 5 minutes. So there's that. What else happened this week? We went viral. Yes, we did.
Real rich bitch.
You know, it's not the first time that we've gone viral, but this is the first time we have went viral on Instagram, which is a big deal. We got 3.4 million views, 240,000 something likes, 2,000 to 3,000 comments. There were definitely some racist and fatphobic comments in there. Yep, there was.
I don't give a fuck. I'm still in the motherfucking house.
What else happened this week? You worked out. You actually worked out this week, and a routine that I think we could stick to. Problem is we did not stick to. The second day when we were supposed to work out, we just didn't. Why? Because we didn't prepare ourselves for that day, you know?
I can't help it!
We didn't really feel like working out that day. And then the next day we didn't feel like working out, and then the next day we didn't feel like working out. But we are definitely gonna make a routine tomorrow. That's one of our goals, to make a routine tomorrow. Even though we have a routine that we're following, but we need a routine inside a routine. Or maybe I'm overthinking it. I always overthink it. Hopefully you are not an overthinker in the future, because it hasn't done us any justice at all. You cooked chicken this week and it was good. It was amazing. And you know, previously we did not do good at cooking chicken at all. So we took a win on that one. Any challenges that I faced this week? There was a challenge. There's always a challenge. Especially when it comes to content creating, there's always a challenge. Let's do bigger and better than we did last time. Let's get more views than we did last time. Let's get more likes than we did last time. When it came to the racist and fatphobic comments, I did not have to entertain them, but I did. I did, because we're not used to assaults being thrown at us. Not assaults. Assault. We are not used to negativity being thrown at us and us not being able to do something about it. At least talk back. You know, we like to run the mouth, you know, at the mouth. So I was definitely hitting them back up. I pinned a couple comments, because if you're going to be racist out in the open and let everybody attack you too. We had a lot of positive comments on that video, so that was a win. That was easy to tune out the negativity. What I learned, not everything needs a comment, not everything needs a reaction. Those comments I didn't need to go back and forth. Like the regular talking back for engagement, yes, but I feel like I did do a little bit extra because I was refreshing and, you know, throwing back, like, or having to over explain myself. That's one thing that we really need to work on, is over explaining ourselves to anybody. We have a problem with explaining ourselves to people, and we don't need to do that. School and career progress. Okay, so spring break is about to come up if it's not already here. Midterm grades are almost due. New classes for the term are about to start. You have A's in your class, so you're doing good, but we need to keep that up. So there's that. We're looking at early graduation. As long as we go to summer school, we are looking at early graduation. We are aiming for early graduation. The problem is we don't really know where we're at. Like the mindset, we don't have good influences for the things that we want to do. Also, we aren't really in anything right now, like advocating properly. There's a lot of stuff going on in the world that is really scary, and the career that we're building for, we should be more vocal on it, or I should be more vocal on it. By the time you're watching this, hopefully you are at least settled and goals are met, and you are advocating for not only yourself but other people. We have been looking into fellowship, internship, study abroad programs, all of that, but we just haven't made our mind up. We're thinking about becoming an RA just so we could get back on campus and, you know, be in Virginia and stuff, but honestly, that might interrupt stuff since we're already down here. I'm gonna leave it at that, because I don't think, I'm gonna leave it at that, because it's not time to say our goals yet. But kind of indecisive whether we want to go back or stay here, because there's something for us out there and there's something for us right here. The only thing is, two different support teams. Either way, you have the support of Cam, but down here you have the support of your parents, and they're closer. So gotta think on that one. Health and wellness. So mental health, girl, look. I'm gonna tear down the fuck now. Mental health wise, I think we're definitely doing better. We have been 2 months sober, no alcohol in our system. I would say that is good, but honestly, when I get the opportunity again, I would definitely be smoking. So there's that. The only reason why we're not smoking is because it's highly illegal in the state of Florida, and we don't need to get in trouble and sit there and compromise our future. especially with everything that's going on in the world right now, we don't need to get in any type of trouble. Look at our skin color. I'm scared to even breathe the wrong way. You feel me? Physical health, girl, we need to work out more. The body is not bodying, but it's not bad. You know, it can definitely be better. So we need to work on that. Hopefully by the time you're watching this, body is tea, but it's fat. You know, ass so fat like the sun type shit. Yeah. Need to get better at organizing or sticking to something. So honestly, finding a way to work with ADHD. Me and Cam have been talking about going back to therapy for me and for us just to have couple therapy in general. Since we do plan a long future together, I think we think that therapy is what's best because he's been through some stuff and we've been through some stuff. So still looking into therapy. Honestly, hopefully by the time you're watching this, you're very deeply into holistic health. I'm trying to get into holistic health, but not gonna lie, when it comes to holistic health, money is definitely involved, and there's a whole bunch of other stuff that's going on in our lives that calls for money. So kind of need to pause on that holistic life, but we're doing as best as we can. So there's that. Relationships. Ooh, this is sticky icky.
These bitches don't support me. These bitches are waiting for my motherfucking downfall, bitch. But I would never motherfucking fall. They waiting for my downfall, bitch. But I would never fall, bitch. 10 years motherfucking strong in the motherfucking county.
We don't have any friends right now. And the people that do call us their friends, I don't even think that they know the true meaning of friendship. You don't have any friends that support you. I'm gonna let you know right now. You don't have any friends that check up on you. You don't have any friends that know your personal business, and you don't have anybody else that you know their personal business. There's people that call us their friend, but in reality, it's not. Maybe we just have different definitions of friendship. But we know what type of friends that we want. We want friends that likes books. We want friends that likes exploring. We want friends that are deep thinkers, conspiracy thinkers. Like, we don't want the regular, easy to bump into ass bitches, you know?
I said what I said.
Yeah, I meant what I said with that. We want friends who have goals. We want friends that we can motivate and that will also motivate us. No, yeah, that's it. Relationship wise, you and Cam are doing good. Especially since you guys are long distance right now, things are going good. I mean, the chemistry, you know, we're still trying to keep it, still making sure that's strong. The love is definitely still there. So as long as love is there, I think we're gonna be okay. Hopefully by the time you're watching this, y'all are married though, because I'm getting tired of waiting. You know, engagement is cool, but you know, it's not the same thing as being my husband, my wife, my husband and my wife, you know? Side hustles and quests. Content creating, we're gonna stay strong on that. We're gonna stay consistent and hopefully it works out. Goals, I could have sworn I said I had a goal earlier, but I can't remember it right now. I definitely should have wrote that down. Hopefully our memory is way better in the future. Now thinking about it, memory gets bad the older that you get, but hopefully this is not the case. We're getting back into lashes. I know, hopefully when you're watching this, your side hustle is lashes. You're a lash tech. It's a lot that we want to do. We want our own business. We just want to be wealthy and build generational wealth, you know, and be intelligent, financial wise. Just do something different. Break generational curses. That's what the heck we trying to do. So who the fuck else gonna do it? Because the old head's not gonna do it. And also, you don't know your family like that, and they don't want to know you like that. So remember that when you get wealthy, when we are wealthy, remember that they didn't want to fuck with us right now. They're not fucking with us right now. Nobody is fucking with us right now. So things that made me smile, going viral on Instagram and TikTok. The positive comments. Actually, I remember yesterday we went live and it did not do that well. But I am so happy that we had the courage to even go live. I'm so happy that we stayed on live even with the 0 views. Yes, we didn't have any views. We had people coming in and out, but we didn't have a consistent viewer count. Hopefully we don't have so much filler words in the future and we get more comfortable in front of the camera. I would say that's the goal. But right now we're trying to focus on things that made us smile. Having the courage to do things that we were scared to do or we thought that we would get judged on. The fact that I've completed some goals this week without the support, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Goals for next week. Post next week. Please post something next week. Let's be consistent with our content. Let's not give up, because we did a lot of giving up. It's time to stop giving up. Find a friend. I mean, I guess that's a goal in general. That will always be a goal until I find at least one good and healthy friendship. Work out. Let's make sure that next week we work out, no breaks. Every other day, we got a schedule. We know the schedule. We're not gonna talk about the schedule right now. But the whole point is make sure you work out, because you don't want to be no big sloppy bitch when you get older. You really don't. And also, it won't look good. But like personally, forget what everybody has to say. Personally, we want to do it for us. We want to lose weight. Stomach is, you know, it's a little out there. It's a little poking. The arms is a little meaty. You know, we need to build up our strength again. You feel me? It's like, nah. Oh, we have been looking into boxing. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna say that's a goal, but like, let's try to make that happen. Okay. Message to you, future Autumn.
She's about to do what she's about to do, and she's about to show what the girls should have did.
You're a baddie. Continue to be a baddie. Focus in school. Focus. Stay the fuck focused. Don't let anybody get in the way of your goals, your interests. Don't let people's judgments stop you. It's your world. They're living in it. Like literally. You have a whole season. Your name is Autumn Chanel Beauty Green. Hello. A season, a brand, beauty, and a color. Green at that. The color of money. What are we doing here? Don't ever switch up on your ancestors. Don't switch up on those who are protecting you and those who are loving you and those who are always by your side. I think that's it. I'm definitely in a way better mood than I was yesterday. I didn't film this. This is my third time filming this. And yesterday we were actually really bummed about our live because we have a group chat and the group chat is ass. Like, I'm not gonna lie, the group chat is ass. Nobody is really talking about the book club, and nobody's really taking it serious as much as you are, but that's okay. It's okay. Continue the book club. If not for them, for you. Continue the book club. You're gonna find somebody or people. You're gonna find the right community for you. So just keep going. By the time you watch this, Future Autumn, you probably knocked off most of the goals. But yes, the message is keep it going because we have kept going and we've seen improvement. So just go a little bit harder. Okay. Until next time, good luck, Autumn. That sounds, oh my goodness, that sounds like good luck, Charlie. But like, that's the only thing I can think of. Until next time, good luck, Autumn. Okay, bye.